Alright, we're back. MacArthur's War MDG games. Moving into the November 1950 phase. UN player. They are poised to try and clear the North Koreans out of the current scope of operations. We'll see while the North Koreans are trying to actually reinforce this area. Victory is on a hairpin. If the UN can clear and capture these hexes, they will win by 1 victory point because there's 4 victory points here. 2, 3, 4. I can't see them, but I've seen them in other videos. Then the North Koreans may have to try and escalate and bring the Chinese in, and if they fail, the game's over. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the sequence of play. Yep, got it here. Actually, this is cut off. What we need is the weather phase first. So it's November 50. Yep, it's November. And if we find the weather chart here, we're in November, C000. So maybe clear, we'll see. Here's a 1d6 for the weather. Oof, 6. That is a B. Bitterly cold. So that's down here. Only 1 air point for the Allies, for the UN, -2 MP, +1 die roll modifier. Wow, the Korean winter has set in. It hasn't been a good weather for the UN this whole time. So let's go back to the sequence of play. Escalation phase, and like I said, we're in police action. Scope is South Korea. Again, if the UN can clear all North Korean units from South Korea and they don't spend any more victory points, they win by 1 point, so it's not in their interest to escalate to limited war, which would then bring North Korea, all of North Korea available as a scope, but then the Chinese come in. So going back, go to the reinforcement plays. Let's see. Police action. U.S. gets 1 replacement point. So it looks like it would make sense to reinforce this. And then the South Koreans get 1 because they don't own Seoul. So there we go. And then strategic movement phase. We're going to bring this guy, 2nd Marine Division, and makes this move, and next turn we'll enter the game or potentially invade. And that brings us now, no offboard conflicts, brings us to the UN player. Now looking at bitter, they get 1 AP. Now normally for our police action, they would have 2 air points, but because of the weather, they only have 1, just like last turn. We also have to position the 7th Fleet. Put them here. Won't help here, but alright, now it's the movement phase. And what we're going to do here, hold on, the stacking limit is 4 divisions. So double whammy if they can push across here. That will potentially cut these all off until these units move up. So yeah, and there's a -2 DRM here, and all of these attacks would be halved anyhow, although the 7th Fleet could help. With air power, they could go for the big attack, but I think what we're going to do, and the EZOC here is eliminated. Let's -2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, no rough. So yeah, it costs 2 to cross. Let's make sure about that. Terrain effects. Water. Well, not water. River. +1 MP. 1/2 AF. Okay. So we can put 4 divisions there. So let's reach back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just load it up. all these guys are going to try and attack here, and that's 5, 10, 15, 21. It's going to be a 5 to 1, but we're also going to shift it with that guy. Now, let's see what else we want to do. Maybe it'd be nice to push this guy across, get him out of the way. Either way, this guy will move up here. This guy will move here. Let's move this guy here. Now, let's see. He's only got 6 MP and rough cost 2. Yep. 2, 4, 5. And that's as far as he could go. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put him here. So we are tempted by an attack here. Let's see what this guy can do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't get there. And we have this unit too. 1, 2. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, he could stack up that attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Load him up. And then this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll probably get a replacement next turn. And then this guy's extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just put him here. Alright, so looks like we're going to do 2 attacks here. This one looks like it's going to be 15, 25 to 4. That's a 6 to 1, but shifted 1 to the left. So it gets up here, but goes to 4 to 1. Okay? So let's zoom in on these. So the 4 to 1 attack here first. Yep. And the die roll is, well, not great. Actually, defender retreat. Okay. So we can take that, defender retreat. All defenders retreat 1 hex. And he goes into North Korea. And then all of these guys advance here. So now these all are stuck here. So now the big attack, all of these are halved. So like I said, 5, 10, 15, and 6 is 21. That's a 5 to 1. But we shift to 6 to 1 thanks to the air power. So yes, a big 6 to 1. 4. Defender mauled. Okay. And defender mauled, all defending units suffer 1 step loss and retreat 1 hex. So flip, but actually they'll go here. That is a supply source technically. And then advance after combat. Let's see what we want to do here. You know, I almost want to, let's just send all of these across. Okay. So, actually with this retreat over here, these units are still in supply, but now there are units to now attack down, or potentially come across and surround from behind. So it's looking like the UN is actually, oh, there was a +1 DRM. Oh, bummer. Forgot about that. Let's take a look at this again. We had a 6 to 1, and it was a 5. That's a DR, but a 6 is a DR, so that's fine. And actually, it looks like a 4. Yeah, the first attack was a 6 at 6 to 1. Actually, I think it was an exchange. So let's see. This one was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, down 4 to 1. 4 to 1 on a 4 to 1 on a 5. That's still a DR. So we'll just keep it like it is. Forget about that +1 DR in bitter cold. But In the end, we see it doesn't affect. So there we are. Let's see how we did on time. We're at 10 minutes. So I'm going to clear the move markers. And yes, the UN forces are moving strongly. Oops, I messed up here. Let's move this guy here. Thought the 7th Fleet guy was a unit there. No, I don't know. They're not going to move across. We'll just assume it's like that. So, yes, I'm cheating against myself. Anyway, there we go. So it's coming down to the wire here. It looks like the North Koreans may have to try to escalate to bring the Chinese in here if the UN can successfully clear out this pocket. We'll see. They can get these units at full strength with replacements. They can reinforce these flanks here. But I have a feeling with this firepower of the U.S., the battle for Seoul could be another big one here. So thanks for listening. And when you come back, again, if you like, please click like, subscribe so you get notifications. Otherwise, we will see you back here for the communist response to this attack. Thanks for listening.